Hi, I'm going to do another general message for any group of people that are out there who are looking for this message. At any time, this message could reach you in a year from now, 2 years from now. It doesn't matter. When you see it is when you need it. So I'm going to pull some oracles and see where this goes. So we're tapping into a particular group of people's energy, or maybe one person, or just a couple people. Especially if you're feeling empty or stuck or, stagnant at this time. Okay, so the first oracle card is abundance. So that's definitely a good card. Healing the heart, power of self-love, and precognition, psychic ability, and future vision. Okay, I'm taking it. This is your highest self, the one that communicates to you from another realm. Okay, so see what kind of tarot messages I have here. So abundance, healing the heart, and psychic abilities. Okay, so the first card I have is Temperance. The Fool. And Ten of Wands. So based off these cards, it doesn't seem like anybody's empty or stagnant right now. So we'll just go with it. Okay, so abundance, fortune, wealth, and plenty. Okay, so you may be a person who's living an abundant lifestyle right now. And you have to know that abundance does not always mean money. Actually, it doesn't really mean money. Abundance just means having everything you need and more, right? Whether it's things, whether it's people, whether it's education, whether it's, any of the good qualities of life. You feel abundant. Like things come to you easily when you need it. You don't struggle for the material. There's also an idea, maybe there is an empty feeling here, because you know how sometimes people, they have all the material wealth, they have all of this, but they still feel empty, right? Like, this is not exactly what you want. You want something something more real, something more something more real, something more like love or friendship or purpose in life, and those could be the things that you're missing that make you feel empty, right? Because you could have abundance and have not done any of your shadow work, right? Because this card is implying for you to heal your heart. So to go and do some shadow work. And that's where the work starts. So right now, in your abundant state, where you may be feeling lack of or, wanting more of life and its purpose. So the Temperance card is here to tell you that there's more ahead, but you need to be patient and listen to your inner guiding system, your higher self for guidance, and start treading that path, right, towards towards meaning in life. Yeah, start heading in that direction. And one way you can start unveiling that particular life you're looking for with purpose is by healing the heart, you know? And I think most journeys, when it comes to going in that direction of purpose and meaning in life, I think one of the first things that you do tackle on the get-go is self-love. I think it's kind of the basis of the foundation of this path, right? Because how can you deal with any other shadow aspects of yourself or move on in that journey of your life if you don't have the self-love? And I think that's very foundational. Because once you do, you have the Fool card here. So you start going on that journey in life, because the Fool card is number 0 because it's the first card of the tarot journey, right? Because the tarot is a journey of life, and the first part on the journey of life is the Fool, right? So this is like emphasizing that you start that journey in life at the beginning as the Fool, where you don't know what's ahead, you're not really prepared, and you just kind of take a leap of faith and go, but with a feeling of very content and very happy and excited and anxious. Like, you know, when you're about to start something, you know it's going to be exciting, but you don't know why or how, and you just feel more compelled and excited to go on that journey and just take off, right? So once you build that foundation of self-love, you know, you become the Fool, starting your journey. This card is kind of like coming at the end of your journey, close to the end of your journey. You know, you've taken a lot of action, you've been on this journey for a while. You're coming to the end of that journey, to your higher self maybe, or to a higher version of yourself. But this card is asking you if you can let go of some of that baggage you're carrying around, and if it's all needed, right? Because it's so heavy. Or could you reorganize what you're carrying around and drop what's not needed and take only what's needed, right? You don't have to take everything. You can let go of things. Because part of that journey too is letting go of things on that journey, right? Things that don't serve you anymore. Things that you're not going to need, where you're going, you're not going to need all these things. So why, you know, put yourself through so much trouble and carrying all this around, you know, weighing you down, whereas it's going to take longer for you to reach your goal or reach that place where you're trying to get to. When you can just let go of some of that burden, some of the stuff that she's carrying, she doesn't quite need all that for where she's going. And then you get to your goal smoother, quicker, and with less pain, right? And at the end of the day, that is what you really want, not the stuff. Because if stuff was so important, then you would have been happy here in the abundant material stage, right? So it's like you need to let go of this past version of you still. You're still carrying around your past version of yourself. But you need to let that past version of yourself die, because you're going to start somewhere new, into the new person you are, which doesn't involve all that stuff. So it's like, and when you get to that higher version of yourself, you become, like this oracle card is saying, precognition, psychic ability, and your future vision. Because as your higher self who exists at the same time when you existed here, it's letting you know of your future vision, you know? It's like you know in all these realms, in all these dimensions. It's like you can see how she's sending a message to her, like, you know, like trying to get through the signals, get through the frequency of dimensions. But you needed to go through the healing of the heart. At the final stage, you need to let go of all of what doesn't serve you anymore, what is not of you anymore. Okay, so yeah, because I think, and especially, you know, when you are your highest self or higher version, you do, because you're existing on higher frequencies or higher realms, right? In higher dimensions. And that's when your psychic abilities are at the right frequency to come in. You know, where you can see You have vision. I think it's a beautiful journey. I think these beautiful cards. I'm going to pull one oracle card. I'm not going to read it because it's really long, but we'll just look at it and see what we can derive from it. This oracle cards are the roomy ones. So we'll end this reading with the impossible made possible. And that's your message for this particular journey. As you can see, like, you're in the universe, you're in higher dimensions, you're going to higher dimensions. Make the impossible, make it possible. Okay? Okay. Have a good day. Bye.